The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Ford Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for the Lions. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On play action, Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Slot receiver, headed right. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. One more time with Montgomery. And he will power his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's the game of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fields to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Pistol snap, back to Fields. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quick.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across. Found a soft spot in the zone, and the quarterback's able to put it on.
Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. We'll try the right side now with Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Now, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fields to throw for it. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up first down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Harris. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A huge play just before the half. 45 yards. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down. A handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. They face second down and 7. A give, and here comes Harris. Harris, first down, he's not done. 20, 15, and he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Lions.
On first down, it's Goff. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Williams in motion. On third down, they go with Montgomery. Moving this to the 36-yard line won't give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. Slot man in motion right. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Motion man set right. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
The Lions call their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
14, Lions 7.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Fourth down, Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he's going to be taken down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They put Pickens in motion. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He keeps it, and he's into the end zone.
Stupid bitch. Go ahead and quit, bitch.
Fields. Touchdown, Steelers.
You don't know ball, bro. Go ahead and
The
quit.
extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's first and 10. A run with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
So not a lot of
Shut up,
yards on
bro.
the return,
Trash.
right? But